Okay.
Kind of.
So what else did you see and learn at the conference that was interesting and in sight of all of that?
I went to a session called Ethics and Human Population Overshoot, which gave me a lot of ideas for how to address this issue. This is something I actually have tried to incorporate in teaching my biological anthropology classes, because it ties in very closely with some of the topics we talk about in there. Traditionally, talking about human population has been a really touchy subject, and he made some really good points in terms of the speaker, Peter Hess, actually has worked with the religious communities that often are the most opposed to talking about family planning and population reduction strategies. And he's found some really useful techniques for taking their theological arguments and kind of turning them around and saying, yes, but this is what's actually being said there. And one point he made is a lot of people cite in Genesis that God commanded that humans should go forth and multiply and I believe the word is something like, subdue or tame the earth. And he said, can anyone reasonably make any argument that we haven't accomplished that? We can check that off of our list already. We've done it. We don't need to keep working in that direction because it's done. So I thought that was really useful.
I remember that. Yeah, so check, we've already done that.
Yep.
What else can we do off the 10 Commandments?
So then I went to another session called Awareness into Action, which was another session once again about how to help people with the behavior changes that can make huge differences in campus sustainability. Again, a lot of ideas about rewarding people, encouraging people in the right places and at the right times to get the most effective behavior change. We saw a film during lunch on Friday that was called Mother, Caring for 7 Billion, which was another approach to looking at population. This was a beautifully done film. Actually, again, being at a conference, I got to talk to the filmmaker, and I think I might have convinced her that Cabrillo deserves a free copy instead of having to buy one, so that we can show it here. Because I think it made such a strong and clear case for the absolute need to tie in development with population control and population control with development. Assisting family planning is a big piece of helping people out of poverty. Educating women is a big piece of helping family planning, and again also helping women, helping families get out of poverty. I particularly liked, I'd seen this before, but they really made it very clear what microfinancing groups have shown. These charities that lend small amounts of money to people in developing countries to start some kind of business, they've found that it's much better to invest in women because women tend to take any money that they earn off of this and turn right around in improving their own family's health and well-being. It's not always the case with men if they make profit off of things. Just saying.
Interesting.
So I thought that was really, again, very powerful, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with folks at Cabrillo if we can get a hold of that movie. Finally, we actually did a walking tour of the Chico campus. I got some good pictures of some of the features there. They have at least 3 LEED gold buildings, so we did at Cabrillo are a little bit better because we have platinum, but we only have 1. So now we've got to get 3 platinum buildings. I think we can do it, especially if we do it on some remodels.
Oh yeah, but we can.
Another thing that I saw on the walking tour, they didn't even talk about it, but I just thought it was very cool. Not only did they have loads of bike racks, Admittedly, biking's easier there because there's far fewer hills than there are around here. But they also had lots of skateboard racks so that people could lock up their skateboards outside of classrooms, which I thought was
I saw that.
really good idea. So that's a thing to think about. And of course, they had a composting program. We got to talk with the woman who's the kind of coordinator for their composting demonstration program and some of the options they use there. A little low-tech water catchment system they have there. Yeah.
That's it.
I think that's about it.
Cool.
It was great.
It was great.
We got to do it more.
I know.
Do it again.
We do. There's tons of very useful knowledge. I'm going to do a video pretty soon with what I did. But so far, that's all we got.
All right.
Any closing things?
Well, so this has been a really wonderful conference. I know you've been talking about the student convergence.
The CSSC convergence,
The CSSC convergence, but the other one to really think about trying to get down to is over the summer there's what's called the CHESC conference, the California Higher Ed Sustainability Conference. It's really excellent, has again the same really good mix of academic professional paper presentations and student presentations, a lot of constructive ideas about improving facilities, improving behavior, and really teaching the deep stuff when it comes to sustainability. So
Cool.
hope to give a poster there, possibly even a presentation this coming session, which will be in July.
All right. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Cool.